Mario sports games are some of my favorites in the franchise, as they allow some of the most charming characters in the Mario series to be showcased in a different way, by their athletic ability. There are many Mario characters who you wouldn't expect to be included in games like these, but they're always fun to see anyways, and a lot have been included with some games like Mario Baseball that have massive rosters of characters. However, despite the large rosters, there are many notable characters in the Mario series who haven't appeared in one of these sports games, and that's the topic of this list, where I tell you guys the 5 characters who haven't been in a Mario sports game that I think should be in one the most. I hope you're ready, because this list is starting right now. For number 5, I chose Professor Egad. This character is one of the main ones from the Luigi's Mansion games. I think he could be used well in soccer, tennis, baseball, and golf games as well. He definitely has an intelligence about him, and he's a very creepy and intriguing character. He seems like someone who would be a technique type character in a Mario and Sonic game because of his intelligence. He definitely seems kind of crazy, but he also seems smart at the same time. There are also already hints for him to be in a Mario Baseball game because of Luigi's Mansion Baseball Park in Mario Super Sluggers. Because of his age, I think he might be a slower character, and he doesn't seem to be too powerful either. Just look at those arms. This character should definitely be in more Mario games because of how unique and captivating he is, and I think a good start for this would be to include him in a Mario sports title. For number 4, I chose King Bob-omb. This is one character that I don't see being talked about too often, but I think this is one of the most charming villains that the whole Mario series has to offer. This one was first introduced in Mario 64 as Big Bob-omb, and he provided a great first boss fight for the game. After that, he would assume his rightful title as King, and go on to appear in several Mario Party games, as well as Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. And while never playable in a Mario sports title, he's definitely dipped his toes into the water as he appears as items or sometimes obstacles in a few Mario sports titles. He's even shown being able to play golf, as his name is on a list of competitors in Mario Golf. He would definitely be an interesting competitor to see in a golf and baseball game, embracing the power type, as that would definitely be the strong suit for a boss who specializes in throwing you off of a mountain in Super Mario 64. While the speed stat would be low because, well, just look at his walk, he would still be a great character to see anyways. For number 3, I chose Fawful, one of the main antagonists from the Mario and Luigi series. This is a character that's loved by the Mario fanbase purely because of how interesting and funny he is. The dialogue that Fawful speaks is extremely charming and hilarious at times, which makes me want to see him appear more often. I think that a Mario sports style would be a great place to include this character. You can add some of the visual charm of the character, like his anger issues, into the improved graphics of a Mario sports game on the Nintendo Switch, because this would actually allow you to see Fawful in HD as opposed to the pixelated graphics that you see in a Mario and Luigi game. Fawful, while having some quirks, is a very intelligent Mario character, and this would definitely translate to a good technique or tricky stat in a Mario sports title. I think that he'd work well in almost any type of sport, as he could apply his powers to almost any situation, such as complex pitches in a new Mario baseball title. I'd definitely like to see Fawful join a Mario sports roster in the future. For number 2, I chose the Chargin' Chucks. I've talked about these enemies a lot in videos, but there's a large reason for this, and that's because of how fantastic a character they are in the games that these guys appear in. Originating in Super Mario World and going on to appear in a few Mario games following it, what these guys haven't been included in is a sports title. This may be surprising to you because of how strongly implemented some of the elements of sports are in their design and attack style in Super Mario World. For example, some of them throw footballs and baseballs in Mario World, and their gear is so strongly reminiscent of an American football outfit that they look like they're just primed and ready to compete in a sports title. While this list may not be embracing the realistic possibilities too much, I can definitely say that of all 5 of these characters that I'm listing, these are the most likely ones to appear in a Mario sports game. They would certainly be power type characters, as they bear that in their design. They have a decent speed as well, as they're shown to move pretty fast in games when they charge at you. Overall, I just love the Chargin' Chucks, and I hope they charge right into a Mario sports game soon. And for number 1, I chose Paper Mario. Before the release of Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, I was skeptical as to whether Paper Mario would appear in a sports title alongside Mario or not. But now they're officially confirmed to be separate characters in the Mario universe, and in games like Mario Sports Superstars, there are multiple versions of Mario that appear, and I think that it isn't out of the question to have Paper Mario as a character in one of these sports titles. Obviously, Paper Mario is the protagonist of Paper Mario games, some of which are insanely loved by the Mario fanbase like the Thousand Year Door. This character has gotten immense fanfare, and I think it would be a great addition to a Mario sports game, being a balanced character overall, as that is the type of stats that Mario has. In baseball, Paper Mario could use his hammer as a bat, which I think would be very cool to see. And Paper Jam, he's already shown to be able to play tennis, so I think that using the same racket from that game in a Mario sports title would be nice as well. Overall, I think that putting Paper Mario in a Mario sports game would be really fun to see, and another character I would look forward to using in a future sports game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I upload top 5 and top 10 videos every Saturday, and if you like this one, you should really check out the one that I put out last week as well. In that one, I list the 10 most underused enemies in the Mario series. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks again.